Hello dear friends, this is Dr. Diptesh Patel and I'll be teaching you Advanced Internal Combustion Engine. For this video session, we are going to see the new chapter called Recent Development in IC Engine. As we know, there are a lot of innovations that is being coming through every year. So for this particular video session, we are going to see the new innovations in IC Engine, where the many researchers and engineers have tried to reduce the fuel consumptions and the emissions by developing the new engine. So these are the outlines of our today's session, in which we are going to see the stratified charge engine and SCCI engine. So let's start with the stratified charge engine. Now, in stratified charge engine, the air fuel ratio is not kept equal. It is basically changed in throughout combustion chamber. So stratified charge engine is designed in such a way that the air fuel ratio is different in different layer. You'll feel probably the rich mixture across the or around the spark plug, while if the mixture is become lean as it gets away from the spark plug, and the overall air fuel ratio is lean as compared to the conventional engine. So in short, the rich mixture is provided near the spark plug where the ignition would start, and then after these would provide the ignitions to the remaining or the remainder of the charge in cylinder. Now the engine is basically follow the process of petrol engine, but in some way it is also similar to the diesel engine, but it runs typically based on the petrol engine. Now you can see the diagram of the stratified charge engine. You'll see that the fresh air is taken from the intake manifold, where the fuel and EGR, right, exhaust gas recirculations, is being taken into the cylinder. It would follow in the form of swirl and would create the rich mixture across the spark plug, as you can see, which would ignite the air fuel mixture. And then after, because the temperature would rise, it would ignite the remaining one. The fuel injector is also been provided to supply the lean mixture into the engine cylinder. So that's how the working is pretty much similar as the petrol and diesel engine. Now as you can see, the input air which is coming in from the intake manifold, and it would create the swirl into the cylinder. Now thereafter, once the ignition once the air is entered, the fuel is injected into the cylinder, and that would be just before the ignitions. Now since the high compression ratio is been allowed inside the cylinder without producing any knocking or detonations, then after the fuel and air mixture which is reached across the spark plug is ignited, and then it would ignite the remaining leaner air fuel mixture into the cylinder, and the overall mixture would be lean as compared to the conventional internal combustion engine. Now as the spark takes place inside the engine, the fuel is ignited, right? The fuel would be ignited, and it takes the oxygens from the surrounding air to complete the combustion before the exhaust port open and before it gets out into the atmosphere. While once it is ignited, it would also reach to the lean mixture across the engine, and it would ignite the whole mixture into the cylinder. So overall we can achieve the complete combustion into the cylinder, because the amount of air as compared to the fuel is much higher, and it means that we could have the adequate amount of oxygens to ignite the whole mixture into the cylinder. Now let's go through the advantages and disadvantages of the stratified charge engine. First of all, let's talk about the advantages. The first advantage is that the low fuel consumption, means the air fuel ratio into the cylinder is approximately 14 gem 1 to 50 gem 1, means the amount of air is much larger as compared to the normal conventional internal combustion engine, which is approximately in between 15 gem 1. So therefore it gives the high fuel efficiency. Second advantage is that the fuel would be lean into the combustion chamber, as we have seen in the ratio that it is 14 gem 1 to 15 gem 1, means it is a very lean fuel, and therefore the tendency of knocking, right, during the pre-combustion reaction, it would be very slow, and therefore we can achieve the higher compression ratio, because we have seen like knocking would occurs if the compression ratio is higher, especially for the petrol engine, and therefore it has to be kept at certain level. We cannot increase the compression ratio more than that, otherwise there would be chances of knocking. So here we do not have such kind of issues, therefore the compression ratio can be kept high, which would improve the fuel efficiency. And the third advantage is that the overall emission would be low. So the environmental, if you look at the environmental characteristics, you'll see that the formations of the NOx emissions would be low as compared to the conventional internal combustion engine, since it has enough amount of oxygen, right? It is having the rich mixture at initial stage, and therefore like for the rich mixture it does not have enough amount, enough amount of oxygen, there is a deficient in oxygen. However, during the lean part of the remaining combustion chamber, there would be enough amount of oxygen which would reduces all the emissions. So this is the third advantages. Now let's go through the disadvantages. The first disadvantage is that the initial cost of the engine, since it has an injector, it has a spark plug too, so therefore the initial cost would be very high. However, the fuel efficiency would overcome these disadvantage, because we can achieve the very good fuel efficiency, and therefore the running cost would be lower. And second disadvantage is that if we increase the load, the efficiency of the conventional engine would be matched here because of the stoichiometric mixture. So these are the two disadvantages of the stratified charge engine. Now let's jump into the next innovation, and that is HCCI engine. The full form of HCCI engine is homogeneous charge compression ignition engine. It is a homogeneous charge compression ignition engine. So basically HCCI engine, in which the fuel air mixture is ignited spontaneously, right? It is designed in such a way that the combustion takes place into the chamber of the mixture of fuel and air is compressed to the point of auto ignitions. That means that it would ignite itself, it would ignite spontaneously. That means there won't be requirement of any spark plug to ignite the air fuel mixture. Homogeneous charge compression ignition engine also create the power which is equal to the traditional engine, but the advantage is that it consumes the less energy, because mixture would be lean inside the HCCI engine. Also the HCCI use the piston compression for a more complete ignitions. So the compressions takes place, the high compressions takes place with the help of piston. Since the compression would be higher here because we need to ignite the petrol or maybe diesel, but for considering the petrol, the fuel self ignition temperature is very high, and therefore we have to compress the air fuel mixture in such a way that it ignites itself. So therefore higher compression is required, and that can be achieved with the help of piston. Now there are a lot of different types of the HCCI engine has been developed so far, but couple of them are very popular and they have been used for the commercial purpose as well. One of them is direct injection homogeneous charge compression ignition engine, and second one is jet homogeneous charge compression ignition engine. So these two different types of the engine has been used, and they've been widely like accepted by the peoples as well. Now we know that the air fuel mixture would be allowed into the combustion chamber, where the piston is compress the air fuel mixture in such a way that in a such a level that it ignites itself. So it doesn't require any spark plug, it doesn't require any injector, right? It doesn't require any external support to provide the ignitions, and the combustion occurs simultaneously throughout the volume rather than in a flame front. So you'll see that the in petrol engine the combustion would start at certain points, and then it would be spread with in the form of wave propagations or the flame front. But instead of that, here in HCCI engine the combustion would start at many various places, and it does not require any flame front to follow uh, the burning. Here we have the less chances of quenching as well, because we know that the flame or the wave propagations, the flame traveling from one end to another end, that may get quench after some time, and there is a emissions of HCCI. But in the case of homogeneous charge compression ignition engine, we do not have such type of problems. Also, the combustion takes place in HCCI engine at much lower temperature as compared to the conventional engine, as compared to the traditional gasoline engine, and therefore the emissions would be low, especially the NOx emission, because it is directly associated with the temperature inside the combustion chamber. So it has a lower temperature inside the combustion chamber, and the overall emissions of the NOx is greatly reduced in HCCI engine. Now you can see in the diagram that how it is differ than the spark ignition combustion engine and compressed ignition combustion engine. As you can see, in spark ignition combustion engine, we require the spark plug to start the ignition. In CI combustion engine, we require the fuel injector to start the combustions, and in both cases across the hot flame region the emission would be very high. But in HCCI engine we do not require any spark plug or the fuel injector, and the lean burn mixture of air and fuels would ignite by itself spontaneously, and therefore there would be a low temperature into the engine, and the overall emission would also be lower. So this is what the benefit of the HCCI engine. Now let's go through the advantages and disadvantages of the HCCI engine. The first advantage is that it can achieve or it can reduce up to 50% of the fuel. So there would be a fuel savings up to 15% as compared to the traditional engine. Then second advantage is that low peak temperature lead to lower emissions or the cleaner combustions. Since we know that the temperature would be low, so therefore the NOx emission would also be low, and since the mixture is lean, so overall content of the smoke, particulates matter or this smoke would be lower as compared to the traditional engine. And it can also be run with the help of gasoline, diesel or any alternative fuels. So this is what the benefits or advantages of the SCCI engine. Now let's go through the disadvantages of the SCCI engine, and the first disadvantage is that it has a higher cylinder peak pressure. Since we need to ignite air fuel mixture spontaneously, we need to build the high pressure into the combustion chamber, and therefore the engine has to be more rigid to withstand this high pressure, and therefore like there are a lot of different things associated with it, such as cost, weight. Since it capital cost would also be high, because the engine component has to be more rigid, its weight will also increase, and therefore the overall weight of the engine would also increase. So these are the disadvantages, because we require to build the high pressure inside the combustion chamber. Second disadvantage is that auto ignition is difficult to control, right? Like if we igniting by manually with the help of spark plug, with the help of injector, we can control it, but in auto ignitions fuel is ignited by itself, and therefore we cannot control its intensity. So this is what considered as a disadvantages of the SCCI engine. And the third disadvantage of the SCCI engine is it has an ability to generate the smaller amount of power as compared to the gasoline fuels. So these limitations may still make HCCI engine to become less popular, especially in the commercial or automobile applications. So yeah, this is it at the moment. If you have any doubt, you can write down in the comment box. In next video session we are going to see few more innovations or few more modern trends in internal combustion engine. Thank you very much.